Here we are in the garden. And as you told, I'm doing a lot of work around the garden to make it more high tech. So we have here some boxes that I made. So we have a tea house here. I pulled already all the electricity from the house to this box. And we also have here a Wi-Fi router here, so I have internet here, so this is why I can make this video. We have a Monoki, we have a shed, another shed, and here we have my solar panel greenhouse. It is hit by a storm again. Sometimes there are storms here. You can see here the 450 watt solar panels. There is this small one, how you call it, small thing here outside. That is the batteries. Here are all the batteries for the solar panels, from the wires, and it goes also this electricity that I make goes into this box. There are a lot of wires you can see here under it. So one of the pieces of the wires go to my light here in the garden, and you see also that those go under here. We see here this wire, so I will pull this wire out, and I made a T, I will make a T split here and go further in the garden. I also made, so I have, for course of if there was a rain season, all this place will be flooded. So I made under this gravel road drainage system. Also around the greenhouse, you can see here there's a manhole here, and here there's also pipes under it, and another manhole here. And also there's a manhole, so it goes all around it. And so my job for today is that I will. There is a pipe for the manhole to the sewage. You can see here there's a sewage here. This is the Japanese sewage. This is how it goes to it drains off to the city. And here, under here somewhere, there is also a manhole. Here's the water. So here there's a manhole. And this manhole is connected to the manhole I made here in the garden, and the pipe that connects it is here. So here I already cut the old pipe piece out of it. The T split will come in there, and I will go here with the pipe in the garden. Go here in this platform. You can see we are making tiles of concrete. So you can see here the mole. The two moles I make, so I will repeat this all the way to the back of the garden here. And my idea is, he also made a small path, just put some concrete on the ground. Here will be a path in the near future. So my idea is to make a pipe drainage for water this way to the garden, and also I'll put electricity there, so that in the future we can use this if we have something here that needs electricity or water. Then I can have a drainage here, and I have electricity here. These strange holes are holes for a light. We have these LED lights, they just fit in them. So we'll make here another tile. So it will be, if you can see it, these are now 1, 2, 3, 4, and there will be a fifth one. And there will be also 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there will be an extra 3 there. So I need to make 3 times 5, and an extra 3 times 5 is 15, plus an extra 4. So I have 19 of these stems to do. I have, of course, my concrete here, and I have in the tea house a concrete mill. I'll show you that also. It's my beloved concrete mill. So here we go in the garden. Is the dog run for the dogs. It's busy because this road we also want to break up. But here you can see the concrete mill, and by electric stuff. Here as you see the light for the dog run. That is you have to see the sensor. This is when it is dark, it will be automatically turned on. This is the secret box with lock for my Wi-Fi installation security system also. And that's where we will end the video. So I will make maybe some small video after this, seeing the T-split done, and I will go up to the garden. So I will make a documentation about this work, so people know that I'm also not only an engineer in talk, but also really physical, doing labor, low-level labor for my garden. See you. As you can see, I made a pipe this way. It still goes under the ground to the drainage there. So I found another connector here in the ground, so I can make a new connection between here and the pipe I already had. So I cut it in piece. Also for this place I had a box already, and you can see in the distance there I already put the box there. I have here the cable that I want to do. So I have to insert this cable inside of this. And I have a method for it. I lay it out on the road, the cable, the orange cable, put the start in it, and I shake it with my hand like this, shake it, and then it will go from itself into the pipe, the electric wire. So my next video will be that I finish this connection here, and you can see me starting making an electric wire here, and the last thing I will connect it there. Before I connect it, because there is maybe then electro on it, I will switch it off in my greenhouse, because this is powered by solar power. So that's it for today. Not for today, for this moment, and I will do an update later. Putting the wire into the pipe was very easy, so I didn't even take any time to film it. So this is the exit point. Here will be a manhole, and on the side of the manhole I will put a box for electricity for the solar power. So you can see I tie the rope, the tube, the electric tube, to the pipe with some tie wraps. You see I make a loss so that it can a little bit move if there's an earthquake. Then I go up to the pole, and behind the pole there is this electric wire. So next I will dig this out, and then I will make a place for the box, and then I will switch off the electricity and I will connect it. So that is the next goal. So it is, if this is done and it's connected, I will fill up the hole. And yeah, there was some problems connecting the tubes. I had to break something, so I used special tape, black tape. It's water resistant to be sure that it doesn't move. I don't use any glue for it, because I want to have to move it. If there's an earthquake, there is some movement in the pipes, it's better than there is no movement, and then they will break. So if it can move a little, and that is the best thing. In the greenhouse I also used to do nori, Japanese word for it, glue, connecting the pipes. But after the strong wind and bouncing of the wind against the structure, there always this, after a typhoon, the pipes were loose and the water was spilling out, and pumping system was in error. So I glued them now, and in 2-3 years there was no problem that they were glued. So yeah, so outside, because this is wastewater, I will not glue it. So I will do the electric stuff, close it down, and then keep it here in the box, a closed box, and I will fix it to the temporary pipe that's sticking out there. And oh, I can put an enclosure. Ooh, enclosure here. Put an enclosure that no dirt in it. So, and yeah, then we have maybe in the near future a nice concrete flat that we can use for clamping. Maybe a dome on it, or maybe do some barbecues here. Then we can do some outside meetings with people. Maybe I can use this for YouTube to make my outside podcast or something like that. You have a nice view here. You see I have some vegetables here. These are my low beds. Under these beds are a lot of compost and old wood that can rotten, and it uses that as a fertilizer. You can see this is Chinese lettuce or something, and it is Japanese beans. I have two boxes with this, and then there is this ichichiku. This is like a vegan plant. They are here attacked very. There's also over there a very big attack by animals that make holes in it. You can see. I could show you. These are all eaten by insects. So you have some paint to paint them, or some other poison, but I don't do it. I let it natural tear down the tree, as you can see, and next year it will grow very fast back. I also have some mogra, some moles here. So I hope this is komatsu. You can use it in a nabe, like a hot pot. I will pull some of them tonight out of the ground and eat them for dinner. This is tamanegi, also onions. Not onions, this is garlic, ninyuku. So not onions, this is ninyuku. I will keep it here. Here is asperge, and also have an asperge over here, as you can see. So this is my setup for my garden. You could also see I have some other plants, some fruit plants here. So this is a road we just made, and we will extend this road. So this is I think it was a pear or something. This is this is a fruit tree. Then we have here sakura, this cherry. Here we have, let's look at it. This is ringo, that is an apple plant. This is also a plant for, yes, I think this is a pear. This is a sakura plant. This is also a pear or some other fruit plant. We can see that later. Here also fruit plant. This is mikan. You can see small mikans here. And we have here also my last. This is a pear, I think. Here you see it. Here you see what it is. It is here nas. Here you see this is a pear. Here ichichiku. You can see here it is growing. Gets attacked by these insects. You can see here old. It is it's really not nice to have these insects here. These are the children like them here. Komatsu. You can see a nice komatsu. So this goes in. This will eat tonight. So this is also some drainage pipe that I will do on the other side of the concrete slab. You can see here. This is a Menoki. These are the two houses. One of them has a machine for the field. This is my solar panel aquaponics greenhouse, and this is my old vinyl house. It was extended there, but the typhoon came and it broke half my house down. See the holes in the roof. This at the moment not used. I have some fish in it, but I will start to repair it. I have some plans for it, for concrete base and more concrete based ponds for the fish and for the yasai, for the vegetables, and also I want to extend it to the back side. I already built, as you can see, a door here. So I will later improve it, but I made this because of typhoons. Sometimes typhoons come from that direction, this is the sea direction, and it hits this side and it breaks down my vinyl house. So I built this wall for their protection. It is built with very strong metal beams that are 2 meters in the ground. You cannot move. The only threat are the trees. Those trees can fall on top of my greenhouse. And there's a banana tree. People will recognize that. This is a maki forest. You can see here this is a maki hedge for the enclosure. So we want to have some privacy. Behind it you see this is the mori, the small woods between this house and the other house. And this is also, I can show you, you see sometimes a black cat in my videos. During, I think 3-4 years ago, we heard meow, meow, meow for 3 days. And then it became very close. And we had this small kitten sitting, I think, yes, it was sitting under this tree. You can see it here. You can see this tree here. And there was Maki. He was only 3 weeks old. And we catched him, and he's now living with us for 3 years, and he likes us, and he doesn't like to go outside. So this is the end of the report. I will make another report when the electric is done, and I will close a bit of this so we can start making a light concrete floor like we made here for the path, and then put on top bohan sheet. This is like a protection sheet. You can see the sheet. Let me show you. The sheet is here. I have here some sheet. You can see that here. This is the sheet for here you can see it. Sheet for protecting the ground. So you can see here there's one size color, one color on one side, and it is black on the other side. This is against weeds. So I do first from concrete, then I do a weed, and I will make a nice make a nice circle around the plants, so so the water can go there, and that's it. And I will continue working. I hope I can finish this today, and then I can close it a little bit. Then I can start make it flat, start pouring the concrete on the floor, and make the enclosures for the trees, and then buy the artificial grass, because we want to do on top of this bohan sheet, this protection sheet, we want to have this fake grass. So the idea is to make it here a place for some flowers and some trees, and then make here a path, the same with the same stones. These are made by itself. You can see we make our stones ourselves with the form, with concrete. So we make that here also. We use some gravel here, and on this side will be green with artificial grass here also. And here also will be a path. This will be the normal path to this area, and there will be a parallel path for my cart for working in the garden. And here also, this is an old path, and we will also make a path here. And also this is also this part that now is this place that is now used for storage for some stuff. We will put also vegetables, and I still have to place a new plate there. I have the plate, the old plate is flown off. I found it, so I will connect it when there is the next season of typhoons, and that will be in 2 months. So this is the report of this work session. And the last work session will be that I connected the electricity. That's it. Hello, this is Henry, working in the garden. Yesterday we were making some pipes and some electricity. Today already finished. In the morning I was working. So as you can see, I made a box here. I used a metal clamp here. You can see here to pull it down in the ground, so that it's a little bit stabilized. Later I'll throw ground over it. It goes here around the corner. It goes under this drainage pipe. You can see it goes under it. And then I make it fixed to the sewage pipe, and the sewage pipe goes up with the electricity. Go there. I bought a manhole, a bucket here. You can see here, comes in here. I had to drill a hole in it, so I used the machine to make the hole in it. The electricity goes around it. This is for temporary. Later I will go around the corner here. If you can see here, I will go around the corner here and all the way up. I think I take the electricity and the water, the wastewater there. Later I will have to pull maybe water here. I have a Edo there. I have water here. You can see here I have water. This water is from the well. So maybe I can do the well water here, or I can maybe I do the well water on this side for the water for the garden, and I will pull the water from the house, just the drinking water. I will pull here and make the piping here, so that you can make a place to wash your hand and to wash the water away. So you can see it is now done. I do the lid on it like this. Electricity I tested is working okay. It's not sticking out of the concrete, as you can see. So here it is it's okay. So I can now fill up the holes. The only bad thing was that to make the split here, that I had to damage some pipe, but I saw that was not much used, so it is probably clean water. That water is for the surrounding the house, So yeah, I think I'm gonna dig a little bit deeper here for the electric wire. It's not so deep, so I want to put it more deeper in the ground, and then I will close the stuff, and then I will make a video how it is looks when it is all closed. So that's it. So let's do an overview. So this is you can see the pipe. You see the electric that I pulled from the pole. So that's my weekend work. That's it. So I have tidied up the ground. As you can see, I let stick out the electric box a little. I let it down and let it rain a few days so that it settled down the ground. This is still a bit fluffy and I have to equalize it, but I will do that another time. You can see that here's the new manhole, and behind it here you can see the electrical thing. The tubes I will connect later. So I'll make another hole in the side. I'll pull it out again and make a hole in the side. But for the moment I want to flatten this. I will maybe do next week an extra cord going here and going through this electric wire. And I let the pipes, the water pipe, I will make a new pipe in around the corner here. And I think around here somewhere I let it end. And later, when this whole concrete floor is finished, I will extend the pipes all the way. So this looks to be for the moment finished. Because it is winter, it is time to do work in the garden. I will before the weeds come, I will start to weed to cover stuff up. So like the boxes in the behind you can see, I will cover them with black foliage, like the black foliage I have here for the plants, so that there's no weeds there. I will prepare the hole in the greenhouse. I will do that too. I hope I can do it today. I have a few hours left, so let me do that, and then for the moment this is done. And next week I will show some more. I think I will start next week is very cold, so I will not be in the garden. So maybe 2 weeks after this, if the weather is a little bit better, I will start making the pipes there around the corner, put the electric wire between the concrete plates, and start making new concrete plates. And at that time I hope to do the whole garden, get everything covered with black protection foil like we have there, and I will look at the greenhouse if I can help it a little bit more, that the rain is not going too much in it, because we will get first some typhoon season before the summer starts, and if I have a new roof on it and typhoon hits and it is all broken, that is wasted money.